Howdy folks, this is Scott in Me0W. Today I am at Victoria Springs State Park and Recreation Area in central Nebraska. I just finished my activation. I decided to record this part after so I'd know a little more what was going on. I had a little issue with my recording. I thought it was going good, but apparently it wasn't charging. So I got quite a bit of it. So I'll put that on here at the end. But I'll have to figure that out. So here I thought it was going well, and we still had problems. So every time I try, I get one step closer. Today I ran a 20 meter CW activation. I used the Delta Loop, 20 meter Delta Loop. It was a good day for that. It looked like the solar activity was increasing today, so I thought we'd be better off with a better antenna. So I thought I might show you around the park here just a little bit. There's kind of two sides to this park. This is more, I guess you call it the recreation area. We have the pond over here. They do have paddle boats you can rent and paddle around, but wow, this thing is really covered with moss really bad. I've never seen it so mossy. I've seen it pretty bad down on the other end, but not like this here. I mean, it almost looks like you can walk across there. It's so mossy. Hey, there's a dragonfly. Look at that. So anyway, we do have the pond. I know people fish out here, and you can rent the paddle boats. There's a house, I don't know if you see it in the trees, there's a house here that there is a full-time caretaker here who mows and takes care of the place. They keep it up really nice. It's a beautiful park. I love these big, tall cottonwood trees. I remember these back when I was a kid. Would come up here once in a while, and I always loved these great, big, tall trees. It was always fun. Watch the cottonwood fly, and it's really nice out here. But yeah, I'll take you around a little bit. On the other side of these trees over here is the camping side, and I'll take you over there and show you what that looks like too. The park is not very big as far as parks go. It's not a wildlife management area or anything like that. It's really more just a small park, but you gotta watch out for the goose droppings here. I don't want to step in that. And there's a goose. I don't know if I can get close enough to be able to see him, but I do see the goose. So it is pretty nice out here. Yeah, that activation was weird. It was going good, but apparently my laptop wasn't charging. I got a new inverter. I thought it was working. It must not have been charging. So I'll have to figure out what's up with that. Here I thought it was going good. Maybe I blew a fuse or something. That would probably be something to check. So I thought it was still coming on, but let's see. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the goose. Can I zoom in on the goose? Can't tell, he's in the shade. He's probably gonna take off when I get close. Don't be scared, Mr. Goose. We've got nice picnic tables out here. And it's a good place for a picnic. I always liked these cattails too. I always thought these were pretty cool. I don't know if everybody has cattails everywhere or not, but I always thought these things were fun. Fuzzy and soft, like little corn cobs. So, but yeah, I've never seen that mossy. So we'll just follow the goose around here, and I'll show you around the corner a little bit. Get in the shade. It's not all that hot today. It's only like 84 degrees, 85 degrees, but it's really humid for us, so it's kind of sticky. See some turtles out there on a branch or something. So yeah, the pond goes on around. Oh, the goose went out in the sludge. There he goes. Goodbye, fella. See you later. Have a nice swim. There are some cabins, like 3 or 4 little cabins that you can rent over here too. Where'd the cabin go? There you can just see one right there. I don't know what they're like. I've never been inside one, but there are a few cabins you can rent. You can't camp on this side, but you can camp on the other side. But yeah, the pond just goes on down around, clear around, and then it kind of turns into a creek over on this side. So this is this half of the park. And I'll go ahead and get packed up, and then I'll show you the other half of the park, and then I'll head home. And we'll call it a day. It's July 20th. It is the Support Your Parks summer weekend, so I was glad to get out and get activated and take part in the Support Your Parks weekend, so that was good. Okay, the van is all packed up. I'm ready to go. I thought I'd show you around a little more. Go back around this way, and here's the pond. We'll just walk up here a little ways. I'll go over to the other side and show you what that looks like. Oh, it's really humid out here today. I was just texting with my friend Jay in Alabama. I said, yeah, I'm sweltering out here, but for him, this would probably be a beautiful day. 84 degrees, but the humidity is crazy. It's pretty sticky today. We do have a little boat ramp here. You could put a canoe or your own little paddle boat in there. Got a little dock. He said the pond's not all that big, but other than it being covered with sludgy moss, it's pretty nice. Do have a nice swing set over here for the kids. Right up here ahead, there's a nice little playground area. And they've got some walking trails you can follow. This is named Victoria Springs. There are some natural springs down along this creek that actually flow water still. Oh, not very much, it's kind of trickle, but there's deer tracks in the concrete here. That's funny. So we'll go over here and cross the footbridge. Little memory bench there. But they do have some trails mowed down. You can follow along this creek. There is a little dam right there. But this creek does go all the way around. It does go all the way around over to the pond. And then it goes this way too. And there are some natural springs down in there. So we'll go on across, we'll go look at the log cabins. If I can get up this hill, maybe I can count this as a soda summit. Nah, probably not. So these are all campsites over here on this side. Got electrical hookups, fresh water hookups. All the necessities of home. They call that glamping instead of camping, glamping, something like that. I don't know the whole story on these. I don't think I've ever read this one. Whew, it's hot out here. Settling Victoria Creek Valley. Spring of 1874, a group of Virginians, Charles Matthew Blythe, came to this area seeking an opportunity to the west. Attracted to this area by a group of trappers who told them about the beauty of Victoria Creek and the cold spring water flowing from its banks. Oh, cool. 1921, it became a state park. I didn't even know that. But yeah, these cabins are pretty cool. I mean, they're not cabins, they're log cabins, I guess. I don't know how old or authentic they are, but they're definitely made with real logs. Pretty cool. I don't know if they're still open. I think they used to be open inside. These log cabins, built in 1874, were used as the home of the first postmaster, Judge C.R. Matthews, and the first post office in Custer County. Placed by General George Custer, 1937. Cool. I did not know that. Ooh, that log's getting kind of hollowed out there. Nope, they're padlocked shut. That's probably for the best. But yeah, I mean, they're real logs with chinking in the middle. Pretty cool. All right, let's go take a peek at some of the rest of the park. Okay, we are back where we started. Back to the pond. I'm going to get back in the van and I'm going to turn the air conditioner on high and get cooled off. And head home. So, I know I did this part backwards. Now you can stick around for the activation if you want. I cut it short. I didn't mean to. I didn't realize it. I figured out what happened afterwards. Battery died in my laptop, but I was plugged into my inverter, so I didn't think it would die. Apparently, some idiot didn't get the cord plugged all the way in tight on the laptop power supply. So it wasn't charging, or it got pulled loose because it was charging when I first plugged it in. So it got pulled loose and it wasn't charging, and that's why I ran out of battery. So yeah, stupid me. But every failure is one step closer to success, I think. I do believe that when you're doing this trial and error and trying to figure stuff out. All right, here we go. Thanks for watching, and want to stick around and practice some Morse code. Make a few contacts, got recorded, so stick around for that, and thanks for watching the video. So stand by for the activation. Okay, I think we're ready. I'm all set up here. I've called QRL a couple times with no response, and I think we are good to go. I'll try one more time. No response there. So let's go to POTA. I'm set up here in B0W 14.067 US-3376 Victoria Springs State Park CW. All right, let's spot. And we will go from there and we will see what happens. Start calling CQ. SWR looks really good. The loop is resonant about this frequency. Oops, sorry, I wasn't ready. Okay, looks like we have Joe in Vermont. Okay, got one in the log. We're off and going here. Oh, I gotta get some stuff entered here. I thought I had it entered, but my grid score, do I still have that? I do. Okay, I think we're going here now. Finally got everything set up. K5OGR is William. Larry in California. Okay. All right, we're going. I'm pretty pleased. I was afraid conditions were going to be bad. KO4CQ in Georgia. Matches. Okay. We're gaining. XE2S, I think. There's nothing more. It's Peter in Virginia. I guess we're not going to have any trouble getting our 10 today. I was afraid we might have trouble, but... AA1BA should be James in Massachusetts. Jay. Hey, there's my code buddy Jay, my friend from Alabama. Good to hear you out, Jay. Thanks, Jay. It's good to hear you on today. Good signal. K9UR it's Joe in Indiana. All right. Okay. I guess that's all I get from there. ELM. Should be William in North Carolina. I'm using my memory keyer, so that's why I'm not on the paddle all the time. North Carolina. Got a bug. It's 12. what happened to my other camera. I guess we'll figure that out. I don't have time right now. Wow. I heard a Y. David in North Carolina. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I don't know why my camera shut off. I have to figure that out. NI. N4J. That was not NINS. Sorry about that, Jay. Thanks, Jay, for Virginia. Right. Sarah in New York. Thank you, Sarah from New York. Oh. B, not D, sorry. I think I got that fixed. Okay. That lines up right. W9GTA Pat in Indiana. I'm sorry that this camera went off. Okay, I heard a V first. Let's go with V. Okay, got it that time. Ivan. I think I heard a W8. Got it. It's Mike in Ohio. I think I heard Ron BBQ in there. WD7Z? W7DZ. Okay. It's Tim in Washington. Thanks, Tim. It's good to get you in the log, too. I appreciate every contact I get. I do. Today's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. It's 7. There's Ron. Okay. Thanks, Ron. I know we've worked a few times before. What you doing this time? Ants crawl on me. Ugh. Don't like ants. Sorry about that. I was getting thrown off by the 6s and the Bs. That's some weird noise. What's going on here? Hold on. It's this thing up there. There's no charging. What's happening to my battery here? Why is this not charging? What happened? Something happened. Why are you not charging? Okay. Hold on. Says I got power. Plugged in. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a piece of paper. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the recording here and move on to paper. Okay, thanks for watching. 7-3. So I finished up the activation on paper. I would have kept going probably longer if the computer would have kept going, but I figured out what happened, and I'm happy that it wasn't a major issue why the laptop wasn't charging. So I'm glad it wasn't a major issue, but I'm sad because it was a boneheaded thing that happened. This is my laptop power supply, and the problem was this part of the cord was just loose. It wasn't all the way plugged in. So yeah, operator error. Try again next time. See if we can get a full recording. I don't know why that camera blanked out. That was actually my phone running as a webcam. I don't know why it blacked out, but I have to figure that out. But anyway, that's what happened here. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to do better next time. So until then, everybody take care, and we'll talk to you next time. 7-3, this is Scott in B0W.